What the fuck? Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Steins Gate. I left it at a part where Rentaro is laughing. I don't remember what happened. All I know is Rentaro is laughing, and that's all I remember. I know there's a lot of sciencey talk, and yeah, I don't remember. I whip out my phone and place it to my ear. It's me. Everything is falling into place. The plan can now proceed to the final stage. I'm talking about Operation Verthandi, obviously. Christina had me fooled. I never knew she was capable of this. It must have been the choice of Steins Gate that sent her here. Don't worry, I have everything under control. Nothing can stop us now. LSI Kongru. Whoa, I put away my phone and turned to Kurisu. She's right in my face. Were you listening? Good. Commence preparations for Operation Verthandi. First, explain what that is. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. We're going to build your time leap machine, Christina. And you better not say it can't be done. Not after showing me the way. Oh, we're talking about making our own time machine. Well, this is Akihabara. I should be able to find the parts I need. Then it's decided. I'm placing you in charge of this operation. Whatever you need, ask, and it shall be yours. Together, we shall complete the first time leap machine in human history. Kurisu nods, her eyes shining with a fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Oh god, we're gonna make an actual time machine. Kurisu and Daru go home, leaving me with Mayuri. I thought she was hard at work on her costume, but when I look, I find her staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving. Mayuri? You're not going home? She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents might be worried. I was thinking about what Okarin and Chris-chan were talking about earlier. Oh? I was trying to figure out what the things you said meant, but it was all so complicated. I didn't get any of it. The only thing I get is that something amazing is gonna happen. Something amazing. I still think Mayuri knows more than she's laying on. She just gives me that vibe. Indeed. The world is about to change, and we shall be the ones to lead humanity into the future. Wow! You're shining, Okarin. Shining? Shining? What does that mean? You're shining. Chris-chan too. Like two bright stars in the sky. Ah. That must be my aura of madness you're sensing. You know, it's been 10 days since Chris-chan joined us. Can I tell you how I've been feeling? Only 10 days? I mean, we did time travel. Whoa, only 10 days? Since Chris-chan became a lab mem, it feels like things have really started to happen. Like we're a real lab now. You know? Huh. I must admit, her knowledge has been a great asset. It has been, especially in 10 days doing all that. Of course, the girl genius would have never joined us if not for the cunning of Hyon and Hyoma. Of course. That's why you're shining so bright now, Okarin. Krishtan is a really big help to you. I know. But I can't do anything to help. Oh no, Mayuri, don't feel like that. Mayuri looks depressed. I wish I were smart too. And maybe I could help. Mayuri. She's never expressed such sentiments before. Is she jealous of Kurisu's talents? Maybe she just feels bad because she feels kind of left out. Is there competition brewing in the lab? Oh, I sigh and walk to the window. I can't see many stars in the sky. Mayuri, aren't you going to look at the stars? You already said you were shining bright. You're the shiniest star, Okurin. Mayuri comes up beside me. We lean out the window together. Oh, that's sweet. It's only 9 p.m., but Akiba is already still and silent, save for the occasional car trundling by. Back when the lab just started, before Daru joined, it was like this a lot, wasn't it? All quiet, just the two of us. Yeah, it was. Daru joined the lab in early May. Before that, he was unwilling to join no matter how hard I tried to convince him. Then I learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from May Queen Yunyun, and suddenly he was all Future Gadget Lab, hell yeah! But for about a month and a half after the lab's founding, it was just me and Mayuri all alone. Can Mayushi stay here? Is it really okay? Yeah, you can stay here. Mayuri looks at me with uncertainty in her eyes. Yes, stay! I meet her gaze firmly, then bop her lightly on the head. Don't be ridiculous. All you need to do is stay. Oh! Oh! Just stay? Without you, the lab would be a much less friendly place. Yeah, that's right. You see how Kurisu and I argue? We can be pretty stubborn, and sometimes we don't even know when to stop. Yeah, that's right. But when it starts to get out of hand, Mayuri, you're always there with some ditzy, irrelevant comment to break the tension. Feels like me. Are you praising me? Yeah, that didn't feel like a praise. Of course I am. Don't worry about a thing. Just know that you too are part of my plan. I love his laugh. He really does that. Like, that's the way he does it. Okay. Thanks, Okurin. Mayuri smiles in relief. And then her stomach rumbles. Do you want to stay for supper? I'm starving. I'll warm up some canned udon. You want some too? Yeah, heat it up. Yes! Coming right up! Mayuri! Soon we're chowing down on piping hot Odin. Odin? Udon? Odin? I think it's Odin. Ah! Mayuri? I love her. The next day Mayuri and I go shopping at Radaikon. We have a list written by Kurisu of parts for the time leap machine. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Kurisu and Daru have already started work on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed at Kurisu's lab in America. Oh yeah! Now I remember. She can download that software from their dedicated server. But that's not the only thing we need. There's also some kind of brain scanning headgear that we're going to have to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. I keep walking, of course, and only later to realize that she's not behind me. No, Mayuri! I have to run from store to store looking for her. This must be how parents of small children feel. Anyway, this is nothing new. Mayuri has always been like this. At least she stays in one spot, though. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost in this labyrinth of technology, you'll never escape. Not with your sense of direction.
Okie dokie. I'll be careful. By the way, how is time leaping different from time travel?
I think it has to do with separating the person's memories into the past person instead of transporting yourself there. Type of thing. Did she really just hear what I said about not wandering off? Besides, Kurisu already explained the difference yesterday. Time travel means your whole body travels through time. The time leap will only send your memories to the past. It's simple. Just memories, no personality or consciousness included. Although Kurisu did mention that there was no way to be sure what might happen to your consciousness. Oh. Does that mean you can do things with time leaps that you can't do with D-mails? I don't know. D-mails can only send instructions to the past. The past may change, or it may not. The results are unpredictable, and depend on the recipient. I guess if you're sending memories, it kind of influences them more to know the future. And when the past does change, the world line is reconfigured. Everyone loses their old memories. I'm the exception thanks to reading Steiner. With a time leap, on the other hand, you can give your past self not just instructions, but all of the memories you have right now. Or at least, that's the idea. Oh, all of the memories. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built.
So I could send the costume I'm making back to last week? I would love to have another week to prepare for Kamima.
Aww. That's so sweet. That might be possible with time travel, but not with time leaping. Say you had a test last week. Now that you know the answers, you could send that knowledge to yourself and ace the test. But you couldn't go back and hand yourself a cheat sheet. You just have the memory.
So Mayushi's mind goes to Mayushi 1 week ago?
I guess so. Exactly. While this conversation has been going on, I've been steadily purchasing items from Kurisu's shopping list.
You can't bring stuff, but you can bring your memories. I get it. But then what about Mayushi 1 week ago? Where do her memories go?
I guess she'd have 2 sets of memories? I assume they get overwritten. Oh, they get overwritten. We haven't tested it though, so there's no way to be sure.
She disappears?
Your memories right now include your memories from back then. So even if she does disappear, you don't really lose anything. I guess you could say you're just adding your memories from 1 week in the future.
Then, if Mayushi's memories leap into the Mayushi 1 week ago, what happens to Mayushi now?
I guess you'd still have your memories. Mayuri's asking some pretty philosophical questions today. But I guess anyone would ask the same. You gotta really think about this.
Mayushi's memories jump to the past, but my body's still here, right? What happens to me when my memories go bye-bye?
Ooh. I don't know. You become an empty shell. No, that can't be right. That wouldn't make sense. My assistant's device merely records your memory data. In other words, it's just a backup. Your original memories are still inside you. Yeah, that's what I would assume, but you should probably make sure, Ocarin. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with. Your body shouldn't become an empty shell, and your consciousness shouldn't leap either. No, wait, there's another issue here. Actually, won't you become a new Mayuri? One who received memories from the future 1 week ago? Yeah. Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference.
Then, does the Mayushi who had the normal memories before the time leap get erased by the Mayushi who repeated the week with extra memories?
Oh, I guess she would. This is getting complicated. That's right. She's erased. In other words, you relive the week. You can do things the same, or you could do something completely different. And you'll keep your old memories of the week that disappeared. Yeah.
Then, does that mean...
The questions keep coming. She's trying hard to understand in her own ditzy way. Oh, don't say that. She's just trying to understand.
So, I redo the week. Okay. But what if I decide to go to Ikebukuro with my friends instead of coming to the lab today? What happens to the Mayushi talking with Ocarin now?
Ooh. The present would change to match the past, and this conversation would never happen.
Oh. And you wouldn't notice the difference, Ocarin?
Right. No one would notice.
That would be kinda sad.
Oh. For who? Me?
No. For Mayushi.
I don't get what she means.
Maybe that's why Chris-chan doesn't want to change the past.
Yeah, because then nobody would remember. She nods to herself with a bright smile.
Oh, I just thought of something. Can you time leap into the future?
Maybe, but there wouldn't be a point. Risu and I reached that conclusion yesterday. The memories you send overwrite the memories at your destination. If you sent your memories 1 week into the future, then the future you would lose 1 week of memories. The whole point of our time leap machine is to affect past events. We don't need to worry about the future. But if someone got hold of that time leap machine and wiped your memory... Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are the past. And that's because the future is inherently unpredictable. For example, do you think you'll have the same phone number for all eternity?
How should I know?
Exactly my point. And remember, pagers become obsolete with the advent of cell phones. Similarly, our phones may be replaced by some other device in the future. In order for the time leap to succeed, the target, you, must have a phone whose number you know. As long as that condition is met, there should never be a problem with setting the destination. The real problem is what inside the phone wave name subject to change is acting as the lifter. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The full wave name subject to change will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electrons that, unlike CERN's, needs no tuning. I'm exhilarated. The full wave name subject to change is evolving by the day. Our invention of the time leap machine will put us light years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns for the taste of chaos. I barely managed to keep from busting out of mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since we sent the first email, and although there was that strange threatening email, there remains no sign of men in black coming to haul us away. According to Daru, CERN hasn't discovered our hacking either. The next problem is what will happen when we use the time leap machine. In order to compress a human's entire wealth of memory into the requisite 36 bytes, we have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe that CERN won't notice an unauthorized activation of the LHC. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan. We need to take their number and erase their memories.
Oh, I guess I can't go back to grade school, can I? I didn't have a phone back then.
Mayuri's still talking about the time leap. You want to go back to your elementary school days? I know exactly how you feel. If you repeat elementary school with the knowledge you have now, you will get top grades and have an easy time bending children to your will. Oh my god. I don't think that's why she's doing it. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, and I thought maybe I could see Grandma again.
I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Mayuri's grandmother passed away when Mayuri was in elementary school.
Yeah, it's too bad, but I guess I don't really need to see her. I still remember her words, her smile, and her wrinkly hand patting my head.
Oh.
So even if I don't see her again, I'm okay. What I really want is to see little Ocarin again.
Aww. Huh. Back then I was already a scientist without equal, a titan towering above the other children. Oh, I keep interrupting them, I'm so sorry. You can hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child prodigy who would one day be feared as the great mad scientist, Hyonin Kyoma.
I don't want to meet Hyonin What's-His-Face. I want to meet Ocarin.
Oh, I am Hyonin Kyoma, always have been, always will be. Mayuri just doesn't get it. So I disregard her comment. Anyway, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time, so nothing would change if you went back to elementary school anyway.
Hey, that's not true. Mayushi's all grown up now.
Yeah, don't make fun of her, you meanie. The only thing that's grown is how much you eat. You're a bastard, and your breasts of course you'd say that.
That's not true. Mayushi's a real woman now.
You tell him, Mayushi. A real woman? I kind of want to hear the details, but she probably doesn't know what she's talking about. Shut up.
Besides, I think Ocarin's the one who hasn't changed since then.
Yeah, that's right, Ocarin. Shut your mouth. Isn't that what I said? I was already a genius mad scientist when you met me. Now you're laughing in the middle of the crowded market. The shopkeeper shoots me a glare. I guess this isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get those parts and head back to the lab. Wow, that was a good conversation. We finish our shopping and come out in the front of the station. By the way, Mayuri, have you not been working recently?
Working? You mean at Limon?
Of course, May Queen Yan Yan doesn't exist in the current wholesome Akiba.
Kamima's coming up, so I'm taking a few days off. I've got costumes to make.
Aww. How many costumes are you making this year?
3. One for Kaide-chan, one for Fubuki-chan, and then there's one for Luka-chan.
For Luka? Oh, for Luka, of course, Luka! I wonder if Lukiko's still refusing to wear it. I can hardly blame her. I mean, however cute she looks, shut up. I'm done with Okarin. Sorry about the noise, that was my keychain. No, wait, this before we sent the email. Yeah, whatever. Shut up, Okarin.
It's Moeka.
Moeka! I always get Luka and Moeka confused, so that's why I had the reaction I did. I was like, what? But now I understand. What? Moeka! I look where Mayuri's pointing and see Moeka squatting by the staircase, staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than the last time I saw her. There are bags under her eyes and her hair is frayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'll probably just ignore me like before. On the other hand, she's a lab mem. I can't just ignore her. Hey, Finger! Why the long face, eh?
Doo-doo-doo! Moeka! What are you doing here?
I forget Moeka's voice. Moeka doesn't look up. She mutters something that I can't make out. Hey! Are you listening? If you have a problem, the insane mad scientist here named Kyoma will gladly assist. But be warned, by the time I'm through, Akiba will be an ocean of blood. Moeka suddenly jerks upright as if poked with an electric prod. Uh-oh. She lifts her head and stares at me with wide eyes, then jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. This is the first time I've seen Moeka's express such emotion. Oh no. What is it? What's wrong? I think Moeka's a time traveler. I'm gonna say it now. I think she's traveled through time. I think she knows that there's gonna be a bloodbath in the future. She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. Instead, she looks down and starts typing on her phone. Guess I should be ready for a mail. Ah! I got mail! Oh! Oh, the time machine. What happened to the time machine? Moeka. What do you mean, what happened? Uh-oh. What's she saying? Oh! Whoops, sorry! I skipped it. It was something like... I don't know what it said. We don't fully understand it yet. We're in the middle of upgrading it.
It's amazing! This time, we might even be able to time leap.
Uh-oh.
What is a time leap? Tell me more,
Moeka. Don't write anything about it. Otherwise, we'll have to expel you from the lab. Don't expel Moeka. Moeka shakes her head violently. Guess she won't write an article. Our hacking of CERN has uncovered a new possibility for the phone wave, named subject to change. It's a form of time travel, made possible by borrowing CERN's equipment. This discovery will begin a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves to time. Any future you desire can be yours. And history will record that we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, changed the world forever.
Ocarin, that was really confusing. You lost Mayushi.
She's like, I have no idea what you're saying anymore. How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here. Moeka bites her lip and types out a mail in irritation. Then she grabs my arm and digs her fingernails. Ow, it hurts. Unhand me. But Moeka doesn't listen. Oh, what's she saying? What's a time leap? What is it? What's a time leap? The time leap is a way to send your memories to the past. We found a way to make that possible. Soon we will complete the machine and become the undisputed lords of time. Oops, I interrupted him again.
Ocarin came up with the idea, and Krishan told us how to do it. Daru's helping, and Mayushi and Ocarin are shopping.
Yeah, we're shopping. Uh-oh. Moeka suddenly releases me. Her eyes are blank, unfocused. She squats down on the spot just as we found her. She seems entirely drained of energy and will.
Are you okay, Moeka? Do you feel sick?
Uh-oh. What's she saying?
It's amazing. You've made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished?
I can't be sure. There are still several problems remaining. If they don't give us too much trouble, I guess we'll have it done in a week. On the other hand, we can't do anything until they're solved. Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. I have faith there exists a path to success. And once the door is opened, the chaos for which I have so longed shall at last descend upon Earth. Trumpets will sound from the highest heaven, and the final battle, Ragnarok, will begin.
Who are you fighting, Ocarin?
The organization, of course. The rule must end once and for all.
Wow. Don't do anything dangerous, okay?
Yeah. Why does Mayuri insist on worrying about me? Oh, Moeka's laughing? Oh, Moeka's lip curved into a smile. Oh, she's giggling. Okay, well, with that, I'm gonna end this episode of Steins Gate here. Moeka's freaking me out, I'm afraid. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. Stay tuned for the next episode of Steins Gate where we, confront Crazy Moeka. Bye!